Good morning, Sergeant Major, Ms. Hollis.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, this morning I'll be giving you an unclassified briefing on Stand 10, which is a commercial hotel. All right. Right now I'm gonna go into the tactical importance of Stand 10, and then I'll brief you on the description of what happened that day. The tactical important first thing is Pancho Villa animosity towards Sam Ravel, and also Pancho Villa's animosity towards Sam Ravel, and then we had the Art's experience and the killing of the 3 civilians, and also the firing of the 3 buildings, and Art's escape. All right, I'm already taking you guys. Right behind me, I have the commercial hotel was here on this foundation, and I got a picture right here showing Art and also Dr. Hart. All right. During 1913, President Wilson passed an act prohibiting any sales of arms and ammunition to Mexican nationals. So Sam Ravel at this time, he took the privilege of not returning the money because he made a deal with Pancho Villa's agent on arms and ammunition sales. He actually reneged on it, and he didn't provide the ammunition, and he was going to use that act as an advantage. So Pancho Villa came in for revenge, and he came into town, and he went straight to his commercial store looking for Sam Ravel. And once he went inside the store, he found that was Art and his older brother Louis there. So they grabbed Art by the hand and asked him where was Sam Ravel, and they didn't disclose his location. So they took Art to the back to ask him to open the safe. Art didn't have the combination, so the Vista guys grabbed Art by the arm and escorted him to the commercial hotel, which is here, and right here. And what they did was they went inside the hotel and they found 3 civilians, which was Mr. William Ritchie, who leased and operated the hotel, and also Mr. Walker, who also assisted with operating the hotel. And then they had a veterinarian there, Dr. Hart. And also they found a woman as well. So they ended up looting the store and grabbing all the supplies and stuff they could carry, and they ended up dragging the 3 civilians and the woman out into the streets. And once they got out in the streets, they ended up killing the 3 civilians. They killed Mr. Ritchie, Dr. Hart, and Mr. Walker. They killed them right there in the street. And then the woman, they was dragging her as well, and they was getting ready to kill her as well, but she screamed out "Viva Mexico," and they released her. So this gave us an assumption that she was a Mexican national at this time. Along with that, Cattleman's troops were coming in at the same time, and they killed the Vistas. And this gave Art the opportunity to escape. And Art escaped, the Vista guys, they had 15 guys surrounding the commercial hotel. They ended up setting fire to the commercial hotel, and they burned Romney Virtual Store right that was exactly right across the street. And they went back to burn Sam Ravel commercial store as well. And once inside, when they burned the store, and Art, like I said, he escaped, and he went on his way. And his brother Louis as well, they both escaped. So with this said, this takes me right on into the Army values, which is honor and personal courage. Dr. Hart, Mr. Ritchie, and Mr. Walker had honor and also personal courage with Art, who was 14 years old at the time. He faced his fears of getting killed. So also, what this also takes me to, can you remember, think back when there was an incident where soldiers didn't protect the stealing of property and equipment, which was in Baghdad. This concludes the information portion of my brief. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a question. Where was Sam during the battle?
The question was, where was Sam Ravel during the battle? Sam Ravel was actually in El Paso. He went there the night before, and he had dental surgery. So he was out of town, and he left his younger brother, 14 Art, and also his older brother Louis to run his business. And like I said earlier, that Mr. Ritchie is who leased and operated the store along with Mr. Walker, and they had the veterinarian. This concludes my brief. If there are not any other questions, I'll be followed by Stand 11.